welcome to Tharshi Thrifts. If you are brand new here, my name is Mary. This is my channel, and I am pretty much a part-time thrifter and picker and reseller. I specialize in vintage items and Murano glass, and I dabble in a little bit of jewelry. I sell mostly on eBay and Etsy, but I also like to play around with Poshmark and Mercari. Today we are going to test these two pieces of jewelry to see if they're really silver. I just got these this weekend and they're both marked 925, and so we're going to see if that's accurate or not. Many times uh, an item can be marked 925 and not really be 925 silver. Those stamps are easy to get, and unfortunately there are some people that stamp lesser metals that are created to look like silver and even tarnish like silver. So when you're reselling and even when you're buying, it's important to know what you have, because you want to make sure that you have spent money on actual 925 silver, or that you are representing your item to your buyer correctly. So here's a couple of things I'm going to use today. I'm going to use, first of all, I'm going to use 18 karat gold solution. Now you may be asking, but why are you going to use 18 karat gold acid test solution if it's silver? Because these packs that this came in do come with a silver, there it is, they do come with a silver solution. The reason I use the 18 karat gold is because it leaves a more noticeable mark. So that's just the one I prefer. You can always use the silver one if you want. I also have a magnet, because even though the magnet test is not exact, it does help me know if something is not silver. If it's magnetic, it is not silver. If it is not magnetic, it may be silver. So that's the first thing we do, is we test these things to see if they're magnetic. And they aren't. These are not sticking to them. Now I haven't acid tested these yet, but I have done the magnet test, and this one, these clasps are magnetic. So this one I'm kind of questioning. So you can see on the back here, this one is marked 925. And like I said, anybody can get that stamp. So you can't rely on it. And this one is also marked, but it's very hard to see because it's very little right there. Right there at the top. So we are going to test these. Now, the other thing that I have is gloves, because this is acid and it will burn your hands and it will burn your skin. And if you rub it in your eyes, it'll burn. So it's always best to put some gloves on before you start. Okay, so we got that done. This is the testing stone, where we're going to rub the testing, or rub the silver on and then drop the testing solution on. And I have a little tissue to wipe it off in between tests. So let's test this one first. This is the one I'm kind of doubting. Mostly because, I don't know, I just have a feeling. So I'm going to pick a spot that's not so conspicuous. So I'm going to pick a spot on the back, and I'll probably just rub along this edge. My gloves are just a touch too big for my fingers, aren't they? I'm just going to rub along this edge right here and rub it on the stone and see if we can get a line of silver. Okay, so here we go. Okay, so you see that's the silver, and it has not left a mark on this. I mean, really, if it's sterling silver, it's not going to leave a mark anyway. Okay, so we have our line, and let me zoom in a little bit. Let's see if I can zoom in a little bit. Still stay in frame. There we go. Okay, so let's drop some of this acid on here. We're going to put it right there in the middle. And we're just going to put a nice little ball on it, okay? Now, if that is silver, it'll be like a milky blue color. And I need my glasses because my eyes are old. That is actually saying that that's really silver. You see how it's kind of blue and milky in there? So that one, the one that I thought was not going to be 925, is legitimately 925 silver. Now the only drawback to this test is that this could actually be silver plated with 925 silver. There's no real way to know what's underneath unless you have the right tools, which are very expensive, or you cut into it, which of course we don't want to do. So, but when it's marked 925 and it tests as 925, it's safe to call it a piece of 925 silver jewelry. So that's nice because I only paid a couple of bucks for this, so I'm gonna get a good price for that one. All right, so let's wipe this off here, and it just wipes right off. You just clean the whole thing off, and then we're gonna do the next one. Now this one is also marked 925, and it has some little marcasite in it, and it has what looks like turquoise. Turquoise is widely faked and replicated, and it comes in many, many different shades of blue. This one may be real turquoise. There are some tricks to finding turquoise. One of the things is to look at if it has veins, to look in the veins. If it was dyed blue, then the veins would have a darker color. And this one, come on, camera, focus. There we go. This one doesn't seem to have that. It's got some of the other colors. I'm gonna look more into that after I finish testing it and see. So before I list this, I'm going to make sure that that's either turquoise or if it's just some kind of a dyed stone. But let's test it for silver. And I think I'll do the same thing and test on the back along the feet here and right along here, and where it won't leave a mark, noticeable mark. Okay, so let's just scrape this one, get a good silver line on there, and take our 18 karat gold test solution, and we'll just drop it on there, a nice big blob of it, and then we can put that aside because we're done with it. So let's see how this one turned out. Oh, now to my surprise, this one is not changing color. See that? So the one that I thought was 925 silver is not. And the one that I thought was fake is real silver. So since this is not real silver, I'm going to sell it as silver toned and turquoise colored stone, because I just don't think that with a non sterling base, it's going to have real turquoise in it. So that's too bad. But it's still beautiful, and I think it'll still sell as a beautiful piece of costume jewelry. But definitely not silver. There is no milky blue. Womp, womp, womp. Nothing. There might be a little reflection from my blue gloves that you're seeing, but there it goes. Not milky blue at all. So, womp, womp, womp. That one will be for less. But that's how we test for the silver. Take my gloves off here. And then I also have my scale so that I can weigh the pieces once I discover if they're silver. So this one will be weighed, and then we'll just have to look up the price of silver, and that's how I know what my base price should be, because that would be around the amount that you'll get if you turned it in for scrap. So this says, I don't know if you can see it very clearly. There's no way to really shield that so you can see it better. It says it's 12.35 grams. So I will now look up how much 12.35 grams. Oh, no, 32. Okay, yeah. Look up how much that's worth just as a smelting price, and then I will raise the price up a bit because it is a beautiful brooch. It's finished. It's silver. It's an elephant, which is pretty trendy still. And it's a pretty solid piece. And I also have to figure out whose mark that is. So that'll be my next thing. But that's how you test for silver. So that you can make sure that you know what you're selling, and so that your customer can be, excuse my fingernails, excuse my cut nails. I have working hands. Um, so because you want to make sure that you are accurately representing what you're selling, and that your customer is getting what they think they're getting. So that's it, just a quick video on how to do that and the supplies you need. Again, this is the testing kit that I bought. I got it off Amazon. If you just look for Puritest. Actually, I think if you just do like a acid testing kit, or silver acid testing kit, or something like that, this is the one that comes up, this Puritest. Excuse my dog. There are raccoons outside, and she wants to eat them. And I'll drop a link below so that you guys can quickly find it. And if you enjoyed this, or if you found this helpful, please click the thumbs up down there, because it keeps me going. Thumbs up! And subscribe, and if you hit the little bell next to the subscription bar, you will get notified when I upload a new video or when I go live, because sometimes I just say, what the heck, let's just go live. So that's it. Thank you so much for joining me today, and good luck, you guys, in your hunts for good pieces of jewelry, whether it's fine jewelry or costume jewelry, and good luck in reselling, good luck in buying. I wish you guys the best today. Have a wonderful day. Mwah. Bye-bye.